Previously on Out on a Limb.
2024, some things change. It's alright, we can all accept it together. Maybe licorice is one of those things.
What I found out is apparently I've been getting the ending of it wrong. And I forgot.
Just freestyling at the end. Little shit.
30 days has September. You want to hear more about what Chris has to say? Come back for episode 2. Or maybe the rest of this episode. Who knows?
It's Chris doing a podcast about stand-up comedy and shit like that. It's out on a limb.
I'm actually going to take this off. I'm breaking a cardinal rule but I know this means I'm going to just have to change the volume at some point, but it's fine.
You okay? That's a
That's how we're
decision.
doing it. Get it. Oh fuck, that wasn't
Fucking Jesus.
that wasn't intellectual.
Violence!
Ah!
Right, alright, calm down.
Hi and welcome to Out on a Limb. So except for February. I don't even know, but I feel like my butt is out on this. Also, I don't know, this is so random, right? But everybody knows I talk about orcas and shit. Like, that's how much I love orcas.
Oh, damn.
Like, that's orca on my leg.
Feel
The
that
mic
shit?
can hear that.
That's well good.
Well, good. Ah!
Love it.
What if I was going to say? It was stuff about favourite gigs.
What was your favourite gig?
Yeah. So I kind of have two, right? And I have to have two because in terms of my actual performance, the best I have ever done was at the Glasgow Comedy Festival one that me and Jackie and
Awesome.
Will and He Who Must Not Be Named
Yeah.
did. And it was the first night, the Friday night. I wish I had recorded it. We were going to cancel the Friday night because we were like, we've not sold enough tickets. And then
All right.
like, I basically harassed all of my friends and family who were planning on coming anyway
Yeah.
to get tickets, and we landed up like near enough. I think we're like 2 tickets off selling it out or something.
Oh, I'd have bought those motherfuckers just right sold out. I would have done it.
But I mean, we did really well. We sold over 66, I think it was. So, but like that day, there was maybe 12 people who were just randoms who decided to come along, which was brilliant.
That's always the best audience.
And then I think Jackie had brought someone and maybe Will had brought someone. I can't remember exactly. But then everyone else was my friends and family. It was like 20 folk. Like
Just the fucking Katie show, that's all this was.
My dad was there and like Craig and everybody and all my friends. And Kristen Woody, who was hosting, did such a great job of just like interacting with everybody. It was so funny.
I've yet to see him perform, man. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice
Tried to come
guy,
a couple
yes.
times. I've never seen him perform yet.
He's really funny. He is really funny. And the tying in with the magic, it works.
I'd love to
really
see
well.
how he puts that together. Yeah.
It's great. But that was one of my best because it was just I came up and just had a stupid good time. Did loads of improv. Said a bunch of stupid shit. So it was just like, you all have to sit here and tell me I'm good. So we're gonna have a good time.
Whether you like or not.
Whether you like it or not. But they're going to be your hardest critics. And I don't even know if I finished this point earlier, actually, I realised, which is I tell people who knew me from back when I was a wee psycho.
This is what we forgot about earlier on.
Oh my god.
Fucking full
We're
circle.
back! So what we were, those people, I'm like, you need to understand that what I am doing is making fun of that version of myself and what I
Yes.
stand up and do.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, like, I'm an eco freak and I love it. And you know, it's like bloody Blackpool eliminations on here.
Yeah.
You know, Craig, you've put the recycling in the wrong bin again. Like,
I've just
all
left
of
my
that
car
shit.
idling outside there. Fuck it.
I will straight up. I'm the annoying friend who will tell you shouldn't shop on Shein because it's fucking terrible for the environment. It's terrible for people.
Yeah.
And it's terrible for the economy, and it's terrible for your mental health. Just stop doing it, right? And I will be that annoying person. But I like to make fun of that person on stage.
Okay.
Which was
I thought you said butter shop and Shein.
but no, well,
Shein. So I can't get away with that. Shein.
I think it's Sheen, but my friend Steph, if you're listening, in a really snooty way, because I always pronounce things like correctly. Like if I go to a restaurant, it's an Italian restaurant, and the option is like
really
manzo di
enjoying it.
formaggio. I will say manzo di formaggio, please.
No, Joe.
Because if I say manzo di formaggio, it feels weird.
It does.
If I can pronounce it correctly, why not pronounce it
See, I
correctly?
learned when I was across in Italy, I used to say bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. And you try to say that in a Scottish accent, bruschetta.
Bruschetta. It's because I say chorizo, for example, and people
You
always go...
TH that motherfucker.
Yeah, because I had a boyfriend who lived in Basque Country for years, so I was like...
You don't have to be like him.
That he taught me how to say it.
You need to walk away from that knowledge. Not sound like a
I
fucking
don't-
dick.
As opposed to chorizo.
Aye, fitting with your people, Katie! We're the ones that are around you!
That's culture, that's chorizo is
Chorizo.
Scottish culture.
It's chorizo, please.
Chorizo.
I don't need a curry, fucking give me a curry. Like, say
A
it the right way.
curry.
Curry.
I know you said it like a northerner. Like
A curry.
a curry.
Right, lads.
I like a
Crack
Malta,
yourself a fucking car, man.
a Rogan Josh. What else? What's the other karmas? A chicken tikka masala. You don't even say the to the chicken.
To be glottal, I love a glottal stop.
Blech.
I'd love that shit.
Was
So much
it?
fun.
Is it Jimmy Carr always pointed out you can do chicken and a caracoch? This is
The better.
easiest way to get that. That's a
I
pure
love
So
an
that
accent.
was that festival show was like my best performance. But best gig was the other night, Darren's gig. Pierce Higgins to
That's
start.
2 for 2, Darren.
Yeah, you're doing well, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I should keep a score and just let him know.
Well in.
So it's that because it was Pierce Higgins as the opener.
Yeah.
And he did aquatic animal based humour as well.
Yeah.
Which was just brilliant.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. And then we had a good laugh about the fact that we're, both neurodivergent as children researching frantically about this stuff. Also, like, there was pure dance music in the playing before the show started, and we were all back there just like
Fucking cutting shapes.
cutting shapes because it was like hyperactivity in the zone. Craig was really nice as well. He did a really good job. His stuff was really funny. Like he's got a mole on his forehead, which I didn't notice until he pointed it out. And he does this bit where basically the point is he now is married into a Hindu family.
Amazing.
And I just like cracked up at the way he delivered it. It was so good.
It was going to be Hindu or unicorn. It's
Yeah.
or narwhal or some bullshit, you know. It was going to go
There's
to
two options.
Really
And
good.
then Z as well. We are long-term fans of Z. He's so funny.
His fucking energy, man. He just brother. I just want to be around him.
He's such a lovely guy.
He is,
And
he's such a nice dude.
so funny. He just cracks me up.
He's
And the
fucking
crowds
mental.
loved him. People were so into what he did.
He's like his whole persona on and off stage is so easy to love.
He's just a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a
Love him.
super fucking.
This is the secret is he's actually a cunt and he's just really good at
He's
it.
just like off camera and we're like. I mean, I really appreciate his company, especially when he stops holding his above his head.
And then of course headliner Mark Jennings, and like
Never seen him live either.
I was wetting myself.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sure he's not going to watch this, so it doesn't matter. But I was wetting myself with excitement about meeting him. I walked in the room and I was a pure awkward starfish. And he came over to say hello to me, and I just was like, "Oh, hi, yeah."
Okay.
I was like, "Yeah, nice to meet you." And then I actually just went, "I'm really sorry, I'm so awkward. I'm just a big fan."
Yes. Yes, mate. That's exactly how you say it. That's exactly how you get to know someone. That's the best way to do
I was
it.
like, "I'm just a big fan." And then he was like, "Oh,
I've been
thank-"
following you for some time.
He said thank you and that he was awkward too, so that was good. He liked my stuff though.
You both missed the high five,
Yeah, pretty
fucking
much.
didn't remember each other's names, and fucking continued in your lives.
But I was just pissing myself. I was so excited, like pissing myself like with excitement, not
Yes.
like humour. He was so funny as well, did really great. He was working on a lot of new stuff, and I was just fangirling to fuck and
That's
had
awesome.
a very good time. And he told me he liked my set and he liked my political stuff,
Nice.
and I was just
That's it. So that's never coming out your set ever again, is it?
No.
That's
That is it. I'm just doing that 10 minutes forever.
You fucking doomed her, mate. You've doomed her. She can't move past that set now. You fucking roadblocked that bitch.
Oh man, because I'm pure like, it was seeing Mark on like reels a few years ago that made me go, Scottish stand up. Forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I've seen him a bit. That's the thing. I've never met the guy. Looking forward to meeting him. Seems like a good guy.
It's very nice. I was just an awkward starfish about it, as I say.
This is do you know? That's like
At least I didn't lick his nose.
Do you know what? I'm proud of you for restraining yourself.
Yeah.
Like that's your normal method, isn't it? You meet folk.
Legitimately, I do have. I mean, thankfully, I was 15 at the time, but there was a guy that I'd liked for a really long time, and he'd always like rebutted my advances, whatever. And then one day, after the swimming pool, because that's when all the fucking happens. No, he tried to kiss me, and I panicked, and I just like licked him on the nose.
Nice. Fuck yes.
And I was like, and he just went, "What are you doing?" And I just went, "Ha boop," and walked away.
You're autistic as fuck, Katie. You're so autistic, bro.
Do you know the thing is, I'm not diagnosed autistic. I like to think
you're
that I'm not autistic, but everyone keeps telling me I'm autistic.
Well, that's it when you're freelance. You do that shit for yourself.
I wish it was even like
tax-free autism. Isn't it?
It's like you've got ADHD with a touch of the tism. You've been brushed by the tism.
Boop. Fucking boop. I'm going to go cry in a corner now.
And the thing is, I would have just skipped away. I genuinely would have like minced off. Like,
you know, I love those memories, man.
Yeah.
See the ones where you're just like, what the fuck, fucking happened? My dad, like I say, he's a man of great humour.
Yes.
And he'll always take a piss. He'll always find ways to do things easily. He'll like chuck a grape into your shoe before you're about to leave the house and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? He's a fucking, he's an animal, mate. He's an animal. He's done it for years. Like he used to take like my big brother Scott, if he was doing a sandwich for school or something, he would like get the bread and he would like scrape some of the bread away, or if there was like a hole in the bread or something, he would fill it with mustard.
So you just get a bite of mustard.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
psychotic.
man. Shit like that happened quite a lot.
It's like a 5-year-old crying because
Yeah, I did. I wonder why I have problems with food. Motherfucker's been taking shit since day one.
Tricking you into eating things. That's so
But
fun.
I remember one day we were down the street and we were getting flowers from my mum for some reason. I can't remember why now.
Because
No.
mum.
It would have been Christmas. It would have been Christmas.
The
No,
only
because she's a
reason
good mum. Fuck you. Mum gets plenty of flowers. She's the arbiter of flowers. I don't even know what to buy my mum in terms of flowers because I'm going to get them. She'll be like, those are the shite ones, aren't they? Or like, you spent too much for them, Chris, didn't you? Or, like, those aren't going to go with my chrysanthemums or something. Like, I don't fucking know, bro. So I just let her do her thing. And then high five her when she shows me a nice flower in the garden. I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's one you.
And then you walk away.
I walk away. She's like, bro, you could have fucking bought me. So,
There's no pleasing mothers.
No, my mum's quite an accepting lady. I'm glad she is. But then we were down getting flowers for her. And the lassie behind the counter asked me, was a very young guy. She asked me, she talked to my dad. My dad knows everything I'm doing the street, knew everything. He's alive, he's doing well. He knows everything I'm doing the street, it's a problem.
When I talk about my mum in the first person, you should know she's not. The first person, the present tense.
The first person. You know, when she becomes her dead mum.
I am my mother straight up as well. Like, I genuinely felt that. Like, when it sounds so bizarre, but people say shit like this all the time, but like, when she died, I felt like I embodied part of her, and I just became so much more like sassy, critical, like,
it's called trauma, bro.
willing to smack a bitch.
That's trauma, bro. PTSD. What the fuck happened?
My mum died. That's what happened.
Apart from that, that's normal, man. Something else happened. No, I don't know, man. Fuck that noise. I didn't even think about that shit. That's insane for me.
Yeah, don't think about death.
Don't think about death, don't think about death, don't think about death. I was in the flower shop, which you wouldn't go to if there was a funeral. And I was down there with Dad, and the woman was talking to my dad because she knows him. And it was near Christmas, and then she kind of leaned over and she went to me, she was like, and what are you asking for Christmas? And I looked at my dad, and at that young age, I'm fucking proud of myself. I clocked that he knows her. He has rapport with her. I can ruin that right now. So I did. I was like, oh, I'll be thankful just to wake up on Christmas morning. Added no context to that bitch. Left it out there, right? And the woman looked at my dad like,
your son?
What the fuck
Is
was
he
that? And he was
okay?
like, my dad went, alright, bye. And we left and we went outside and he stopped and he looked at me and went, what the fuck was that about?
It was like, thought I would get you, Dad.
Motherfucker! It begins.
I used to do dark shit to my parents for dark reasons. Like, I intentionally used to, like, if my dad would take out like chicken to defrost or something, we'd just put it back in the fridge.
Yeah.
Or like I would put the milk in the cupboard and the bread in the fridge. And my dad for a little while thought he was going actually insane and thought he was going senile, and I was like,
It's me.
It's me.
I've developed a game recently. Not just me and my big brother Scott.
Mimi.
Me. Not just me, but me too. Me and my big brother Scott. We were out for a meal with my mum and dad and my wee brother and stuff like that. And it was lovely. We were all out there. We went to the toilet together because we do that. We hold hands and whatnot. We went to the toilet and we were in there, right? And we were both using the hand dryer at the same time. And he looked up, and my big brother's a lot shorter than me. He's still a tall man. Love you, Scott. Calm down, fuck's sake. But he looked up past the...
I'm 5'11".
Oh, that was kind, wasn't it? But we were using
That's
hand
it.
dryers.
All men are 5'11", by the way. I've never met a man who doesn't think he's 5'11". I'm 5'11", you're not 5'11".
5'11's got a big motherfucker, by the way. He's got a big person. But he looked up past the hand dryers and we saw the switches for them up high. And obviously he can't reach them. So I reached up and I switched them off. Right? And what the game is, this is a lot of fun. You should try this. I think more people should do this because it is a very, very fun game. What to do is go to a toilet, do the toilet, wash your hands, dry your hands, turn the fucking hand dryer off and wait outside to see how many people come out soaking because they can't dry their hands and they do that instead. Start a tally. I've been doing that for about 7 months now. I've been doing it everywhere.
See, I understand that as a person. I am a bit unusual in that I just don't dry my hands. I'm just a shaker.
You just come out like fucking throwing gang signs at everybody. What's that? Oh my god, shit. Just jazz hands at the bog every time.
So,
it's stuff of nightmares.
I'm now going to take the moment to...
The moment? Oh, these fucking things. Yeah.
Chris is going to try something new and he's going to try something old. And we're going to see what happens.
The problem is...
Hold my mic!
I'm double micing this bitch. This is not a good sign. This is not a good thing. Don't edit this! Don't edit this! Just,
That was savage.
That was fucking alright. Do you like
it? I didn't mean that one.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know if anyone saw that, but I've just completely decimated these. Right. Now, do you know, this is... I'm such a fat fuck as a child that even though I hate these, I would get them and then just eat the bit I liked of them.
I did that too. And
So, yeah, pick a bit.
Right, so the ones I always wanted.
Actually, that's a very strong flavour. Let's start with the
yeah, something I actually fucking enjoy. So vegan sweets. I'm a man of great girth, and I do not mean that way. So I have tried, when Katie said to me, she was like, what's something you haven't tried? Bro, I've tried everything. I've completed Morrison's. I've 100% Erasda. I went through the whole fucking...
Well, I went to Aldi, bitch.
I just scrolled that bitch and I was just like, I've eaten everything in that shop. All of it.
Tinned mackerel?
Yeah.
I've never had tinned mackerel.
Is that right?
Yeah, okay.
That's delightful and I want to eat the whole packet.
I can take them away if you want.
I fucking will.
Yeah. I'm just encouraging Chris with his obesity.
I need encouragement.
As a fellow obese person, I'm allowed to say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, decent.
Who couldn't like
It's a
that?
solid 8 out of 10.
That's a sweet.
Yeah. My face wants to move though.
Mm.
I can feel my face trying to do shit without me asking it to, you know?
That's like me at the gym. You know a pectoral fly? Like this one. Whenever I do it, my lip, I go Elvis.
That's a side lat.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Pectoral flies.
So it is. So it is.
You're talking to a weightlifter here, Katie.
Do you
Lifter
lift?
of the weights.
Do you
Often,
lift?
all the
He
time.
replies rather than like a thumbs up, which is sarcastic, or a happy face, or a yeah, sure, no bother, bro. He sends a wee
I drop up one of them bitches on it every time.
slut.
It's long.
Slong.
So, licorice,
Yeah. What? Because there's options.
they're all shit.
I mean, I would think so.
I mean, let's get some.
You can shake it. Probably going in the bin
The
anyway.
whole thing.
Not that obviously I don't encourage wasting food.
I do. It's licorice. Licorice is not food. It's CT1 with a fucking nice wrapper.
It's a plant. A plant? A plant? What's CT1?
It's an extremely strong contact adhesive. It looks a lot like licorice in its black form.
I see.
Do not advise eating that either.
Don't eat
It's
that.
a bad move. Right, so I used to go for these things when I was younger because I think it was the texture made me think it was the licorice.
I think they're the worst ones.
Probably didn't help myself then, did I?
No.
Nothing
Right, you're
bad
going
then.
for it. You're going for it.
Yeah,
I've
fuck
picked
it.
this one up, so I suppose I'll do that.
Right.
Right.
Let's make a game of this.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to double open this bitch, right? So I'm going to eat this. Right, so just for context, I fucking hate licorice. Like, it is hardwired in my brain. Aniseed, licorice.
I like aniseed. Aniseed's good.
No, it's not. It's bullshit. It tastes like hatred and medicine. So,
Okay.
nope. You're
I
wrong.
like the banana amoxicillin. Screw me, right?
I'm into that. That's fucking nice. If you had bottles of that shit, he'd be gone. It'd be so healthy. But
Healthy for about 2 weeks, and then when all the antibodies die,
gut flora disappears.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to not tell you with my face
Okay.
whether I like it or not,
Okay.
and see if you can guess,
Okay.
and I'll inform you.
The level of disdain that you're trying to hide, but it's so obvious. You're like, that's actually not bad. This one, but this one. Those I think are disgusting.
Mm.
I think you should try this one.
Oh boy, good.
Another.
Mm.
That one's not so bad, truly. I mean, I haven't tried the other one, so I don't fucking know, but
There's a lot of calories in these. Per 100 grams, 130 grams. That's not many calories. 130, 340 calories for what that. Right, do you know something?
mm-hmm.
The black ones can go and fuck themselves, Katie.
Yeah, because they're pure licorice.
Mm-hmm. But they're not that bad.
They're not bad, right? I used to really hate them.
Mm-hmm. I genuinely surprised myself how.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, this is gonna be like a flat no.
Holy shit.
That ain't so bad. Okay.
What a world we live in.
What I needed was more choice for sweets.
I've now given you 2 new sweets. No, the thing is, you have to, this is honestly, you have to like reprogram your mind, because there's a psychology that says if it's cheap, it's worth eating 10,000 calories for.
Mm.
But you have to put it in the other perspective and go, think of all the waste, because you won't be eating these ones.
Oh, bro, let me tell you something right now. I'm never going to buy licorice in my
Thank
entire
God.
life. Ever. Never even one time.
But what if they're at a party?
They'll be left alone. This is a very circumstantial, specific event.
I'm going to try this one because I
The
like,
Big Mac of licorice.
yeah, I like the cut of its jib.
It has jib. It's class. Yeah, I'm done with those, bro, but I'm fucking hitting this again.
Oh, fine, well.
But I'm going to stop here because the last thing that the world needs to see is just a fat dude smashing sweeties in a fucking...
I was having a mukbang. I think that had like marzipan in the middle.
Oh, that's horrible, that green marzipan.
I love marzipan.
I don't know why it wants to close specifically in my right eye, but it really is my right eye is when I close. Holy shit. Oh, whoo! That one was mega fucking sour. God damn now.
Sour?
I just saw the
that
future
one.
or some shit.
Let's see. So
What?
I've got questions. I'm trying to decide if they're worthwhile. So we've done new food. What trauma got you into comedy?
Oh, I'm fat.
Yeah. That's a clip. I'm so saving that. That's going up. Specifically though, were you bullied? I assume.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
What did they call you? What did they call you? Shit.
Right, so my nicknames when I was always just Big Chris. Right,
Chris.
I'll take that. That's like we had like 4 Chris's. We had like Smithers, Shieldy, Maybury, and Big Chris. There was not just a Chris.
There was 3 Katies as well.
Do
Yeah.
you know what the fuck is that situation?
Yeah.
Did everyone just get together and name folk? There can only be 7 Stacys this year, so well, they're all taken. Sorry.
Sorry, you're gonna have to be Janet.
Sorry, you fucked it. It's gonna be Elizabeth this year. But no, I've got some fucking good nicknames. I did judo for a while, and I developed at judo one of my favourite nicknames I've ever had, and it's Fridge. I was called Fridge. Now, initially, I was moving a fridge and I fucked my toe right up
Yes.
when I was doing it, right?
Painful agony.
Really badly fucked my toe up, broke it, all situations. And I could, yeah, it was like, I went and I couldn't go to judo that night because I was sans a toe. So I called up Andy, the guy who's like, he's the sensei's son. And I was like, I can't come tonight, moving a fridge. And that's that. He was like, not a problem, big man. See you soon. So recovered, went back in, and next thing you know, I was called Fridge. And I thought it was because I was moving the fridge, but it wasn't. Apparently, they'd been speaking about the fact that I was not going to be in because they'd hurt my toes in the fridge, and someone else had been like, yeah, it's like a fridge because he's big, white, and an absolute bastard to move. So,
full of food.
and cool as fuck. You know? Attractive, magnetic, all that good shit. No, that's been my favourite
Really,
nickname.
thank you, Chris. Thank you for that, for slapping the mic off your chest.
Just
Just hear the sound of your arrhythmia.
Titty slap, man. I have an ectopic heartbeat. That's the thing. So it goes. All the time.
That sounds healthy.
When you're in bed and your head's in a pillow and you're a fat man and you hear your heart stop, there's a moment like every now and again where you go,
Is this it?
and you're just like, you fucker! God damn it! Yeah, that's a thing. Aye. But in terms of like going into comedy, man, fuck no.
That wasn't the question.
What was it? What was the question?
Oh no, wait, that was the question. I was asking all your nicknames actually, other than Fridge.
I know, that's basically it. Fridge is like my favourite one.
Okay.
That's it, it's my main one. It's my main nickname.
Oh, okay, I suppose I was asking you about the trauma that got you into comedies.
Yeah, probably all the imaginary nicknames I gave myself throughout my childhood.
Your tit, your chin.
My childhood.
Your tit. I don't know why you said
Yeah, my
tit.
Sometimes I think about tits.
It just happens.
It comes out.
I mean, me too. Tits and butts. I like them both.
Straight away.
I think butts are preferable because everybody's got them.
That's true, but we are getting to the point where everybody has tits now as well.
That is true.
That's the thing.
I was going to say they're good or bad though.
Well, for a man like me, it gives you quite a lot of self-discipline.
I think I've said this to you. For a bisexual like me, it requires quite a lot of
To make up with tits right in the
You
face
just
and
sit
not,
just
not
going,
just like, good morning, ladies. How the devil are we?
Because I can't imagine who asked me it, but somebody asked me the question like, what would happen if you woke up with your like the opposite genitals? And then I said, masturbate, obviously.
Straight away.
And then we asked a group of people, everyone
I would be
masturbate.
finding every phallic shaped object in the room. I'd be fucking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like straight away. Like it would be very unsanitary, but it was my body anyway, so fuck it.
And also, it's not going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
gonna be
it's
a
absolutely mental. All the infections are still there.
What unfortunately. I really feel bad for the audience members who just had from my laugh. Speaking of phallic things.
Actually fucking gobs that. Nice one. Subtle as ever.
Yes, yeah, I'm a very classy woman. Yeah, what was trauma that got you?
Trauma.
Or what made you decide to do it?
I don't know. Do you know, for the comedy thing, it's like, like I say, Lee Evans and stuff like that. I've always loved that shit.
What was the boom that's happening now?
Right, so that's a weird one because like I'd been saying to my pals for ages that I'd like to go and do stand up, and my mates were like, "Aye, you should go and do stand up." I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to stand up then." And then I don't know if like I felt I got to a point where I was like I kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it.
Shite bag if you don't.
Shite bag if you don't situation for myself, and I right so genuinely I do not remember signing up for the ultra course.
That's relatable.
Zero knowledge of that happening. If someone signed me up, then they win because I didn't. I've now accepted that I did it.
It must have been you.
Oh, right, surely, because somebody would have fucking owned that by now. And be like, so you went and did that by now?
Wait until you're famous.
Like, exactly.
Well, like you owe me 10%.
And you've got it, sound. But like, no, like I don't remember signing up for it, and then I got the message through and like, hey, this is where we're gonna start. This is the day. I was just like, oh okay. Fuck, alright. Turned up. I don't know, man. It was good. It was good fun. Like being in there first night, it was kind of intimidating. I was like, kind of going into a room with people who inherently think they're funny. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in that fucking room.
Think.
They think they're funny. I still think I'm funny. Like, I don't know, brother. Like, look at this. Like, the fuck?
Definitely funny.
There's something funny about it, but
funny
like,
looking.
Yeah.
The classic.
But I think when you go into a room like that, and then there's almost like an expectation, like everybody's going to be a class clown. If you know what I mean, like everybody's going to be trying to like vying for the spotlight the whole time, and when you realise that that's not the case. And then there's a bit of room for everybody to kind of grow into their own wee weird fucking person and do their own wee weird jokes and stuff like that. That was quite inspiring for me because I thought we were going to kind of be a bit more pigeonholed into like specific, like these types of jokes work, don't do these types of jokes. And whereas it was just like, no, do any type of joke. If you're good enough to do the joke.
If it's funny,
if it's funny, you'll find it fast.
Yeah.
So.
Well, unless you're delusional.
In which case you will not find out fast.
Which is also very common in comedy.
But I don't know, like I think just signing up for it and just trying it. I've been making my mates laugh for years, so I thought fuck it, may as well try something else. And again, I've been a musician and stuff like that.
You're a performer, just as.
Yeah, I'm used to a stage. It's fine for me.
You're just like, what's the next random creative endeavour that I'm gonna take on?
Well, I've been working on Fart in the Alphabet. That's my next one. I'm having trouble with my W's.
Actually, tell the people about your music and stuff.
Yeah. So I was in a band called Sun and Sea with me and my friend Scott, and we have been together doing music for probably about 15 years now or something like that.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a while. And there's some really old recordings that shows how far we've come, so it's nice. But based on the fact that I was in a band with him, I went to university to go and do audio. And then, that's what happened. Don't do it. YouTube that shit.
Go
buy
work
the
in a
plugins.
venue. Go do something like go learn from an actual audio engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Save
thing,
your money.
The one thing though that I would say is that going to uni to do it did actually open up a lot of networking opportunities and opened up the fact that like you can go and do the stuff at Commonwealth and all that, anyway, like the commentary stuff at Commonwealth and everything. But that's another thing entirely.
Did you do that as well?
Yeah.
I also did that. I worked at the BBC doing the commentary for Radio 5, I think it was.
Oh, really? I was with SVG TV, which was Sunset and Vine Global Television. It was like an Australian thing that went around.
Oh.
So that was cool.
Oh, that's very cool.
There you go. Small world. But I think going to do that, and then I came out of that and then started doing a lot more live gigs and stuff. And we just kind of worked on like our live performance. We were doing like a lot of harmony, acoustic based stuff for a long time.
Love that.
Yeah, very cool, very chill, very vibe, lovely. And then, but just as times went on, the problem is Sand and Sea. You can see there has an ampersand in the middle of the bastard, which makes it a very difficult term to Google.
Yeah. Or it's Sands.
Aye. Yeah. Or you end up fucking looking at Jet2 holidays. So this is hard to find.
Marketing 101.
Do you know what I mean? You're like Sand and Sea music and like, so you want some fucking Hawaii music? It's like, no, I want a band called Sand and Sea. They're like,
I mean,
and then I don't think there's a single person who I've ever told that the name of that band to and they've been, oh, Sand and Sea, nice. I'll remember that. That's exactly how it is. They always go sea and sand. It's like, why is it the other way around?
Don't worry too much about it. There's something like 13 out on a limb podcasts.
What I'll say though, right? So we changed the fucking name of the band recently because we have
Sand and Sea.
Yeah, we changed the name of that shit to Brother Apollo, right?
Ah, okay, so it is the same guy.
It's the same guy,
right.
Ian Scott, still doing the thing, but we've taken up different roles. Beforehand, he would be playing ukulele and whatnot, and that kind of pinned us into the one genre of music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we've kind of dropped out the ukulele. We still use it for stuff like that, but we've dropped out as like
no longer
as a
a
proponent
white
thing.
girl with I was about to describe myself there.
You were, and I heard that inbound.
White girl with a van and
Keep
house
going.
full of plants.
Mm-hmm. Fake ones too. There.
No, don't you dare! All my plants are real. Everyone.
Fuck this. That fucking egg has got dust on it.
No, it's not. I watered it today. It doesn't even live there. I'm just doing it between
two
two
parents.
parents.
Today, you dick. Close it.
There is in this room. There is 1, 2, 3,
Must
4,
have
5,
pledged it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then that planter has about 65 in it on its own plants. There's at least 30 plants in this room, so you can fucking suck it.
Well,
Wait, I was just making fun of myself. Anyway.
Yeah, -1 for that. That's
I also can play the ukulele.
I think it's a prerequisite. If you study audio, it's like, can you do uke? Yeah, good. One in. It's the base requirement. That's it. But no, we kind of dropped that out, and then I was given a lot more freedom in terms of the music I could write and the stuff I could produce. And Scott is just gonna fucking sing because that's his passion. That's his thing. He likes to sing. So I'm just like, right, if I can remove the responsibility of all the musicality of it, and I can take that and champion that, then I can just let him do his thing, you know. So and I've needed to learn to like relax on that as well, because if we're not harmony based, then I'm not holding him down to like more simple melodies, you know. So he can do his thing, mate. He's very good at it, I must admit. But we've been to Brother Apollo. We've released an album with Brother Apollo, and I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking awesome.
It is very good.
It's pretty decent. I'm working on our second one. Very much looking forward to it. That's the thing. I think that I was worried at first going into comedy that it was going to take away from my time being able to do that, and it has slightly, but it hasn't like bettered it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like finishing a gig and then be like, oh, fuck's sake, I've got a fucking album to do over the next couple of weeks or whatever. But it still feels nice and relaxed. So
it's about having that mix of passions. I think I've found that the only thing that really drains me is my day job.
Yeah.
Like day jobs are the things, like us creative folk just want to be creative all day and do all different kinds of creative stuff.
I wish it. Yeah, the perfect world, that'd be lovely, but nope.
Yeah.
Definitely not. What do you do for a day job?
Somebody said to me after they'd heard my set, they were like, so what is your, because I said I'm up at 6:30 in the morning, and they went, what's your day job? And it's saving the world. And I went, I fucking wish. I work in, I hate it. Like, I hate to admit this, but I basically do the marketing, which is just a point against me already, for a steel fabricator. And my views reflect nothing of the company that I worked for. But when you're a mad hippie, like...
Get another job, Katie. What the fuck, bro?
How did I get into marketing? I have 10 years of event experience. I don't know how it happened, but I'm annoyingly good at it.
Fucking hell, mate. That's ridiculous. That does not align with any of your values
No.
at all.
Thank you. Just feeling myself sinking into this couch. Just like.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, they all hear about it at work though.
Does your audience know this?
No, I'm so waiting for the moment to drop it because I think that'll be so funny. Like, obviously, we have a decent number of folk listening to this podcast, but like for the people, one day I'm gonna get up on stage, I'm gonna do my full hippie bit and just be like, and by the way, and then just fully let rip because I do have stuff.
That's a whole fucking bit, bro. I don't know why you haven't hit a bit into that yet.
Because I have so many bits. I'm working on an entire 5 minutes on bodily fluids at the moment, which is
That's gonna be slick.
really highbrow. I love that. It's just like, what's the, like, you've done your comedy, you've wrote about 15 minutes of stuff, what are you going to do now? I'm going to talk about piss and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what everybody does.
All comedy starts and finishes there.
Yep. First thing you laugh at, a fart.
Amazing.
Last thing you laugh at.
Probably
a fart.
You're moving a corpse and that motherfucking drops a dress size on top of you. That's funny.
So I have another question for you, which is, what is your Carnegie Hall? Right.
Define that question.
Yeah. So, again, this comes back to Lenny Bruce, because Lenny Bruce, his like peak career moment, the thing he was always going for, landed up playing Carnegie Hall, which is like obviously like a globally renowned, incredible venue to like tens of thousands of people or something. I guess it's like the equivalent of the Hydro,
right?
Kind of thing. So like, what for you is the? Why are you doing this? What's the dream?
Cool.
Cool. Big question. Deep into your soul.
The fucking dream, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Mine's to get on Taskmaster.
I would love that. I would love that so much. I feel like, I second that shit straight away, 100%. Yeah.
Piggyback on my dream.
Oh yeah, fuck your dream, it's mine now.
We're going on it together. Alex Horn, Greg Davies.
I'm probably one of the few guys that's about the size of Greg Davies, but horizontally I'm a bit more, so fuck it, I'm taking the throne, lads. But no, in terms of like what I'd like to be able to travel the UK with comedy and allow the comedy to pay for the tour.
Yeah, like most people dream for music because you're not gonna make money off it often. Like,
no, but I would love to be able to. Yeah, I'd love to do a tour of the UK.
That'd be fun.
I'd be fucking over the moon. See if I could get a tour of the UK and I was well known and honed enough that like the actual comedy itself encourages people to buy tickets, and I could actually use the money from that to reach people. I would fucking love that. That's a successful comedian in my eyes, straight away.
Yeah, like I love the way that Gary Meikle, like, as far as I know it, is he had moderate success but not great success in the scene here, and then he landed up doing his stuff on like TikTok and Facebook and stuff, got really well known, and now he does like he posts these tour posters where he's basically doing like a venue in every town in America. It looks like he's done. So he just goes all over the place, and I don't know how people get like Scottish comedy in America, but obviously it's quite popular because they get a lot of late night. They get a lot of late night. A few Scottish folk landed up doing late night shows over there. Like
that's true.
Craig, What's His My Chops?
Yeah, big What's His My Chops, famous clan in Scotland. No, Craig Smith. No, it's not Smith.
No, Craig Smith is a guy we know.
That's a nice guy.
I actually know two Craig Smiths, weirdly.
Good comedian, like his jokes. Fuck knows that other guy you're talking about.
Craig. I nearly said Rebel Horwood.
I don't even know what that arrangement of letters was.
Craig Rebel Horwood is the judge on Strictly Come Dancing.
Just a fucking a toe point right now with that shit. Everything's going well. That's the noise we're gonna go with, and that's for Nick. You know the noise, buddy. Flappy hand. It's an inside joke. It's everything. I do a fucking like online gaming channel with a few of my pals, Scott and Nick and that, and there's a bit in one of them, I don't know, we ended up doing fucking stupid voices and stuff like that. There was a bit in a Zelda game that we were playing, and I did basically that fucking noise, and I think I just about disabled Nick. Something about it just absolutely disabled him, like it fucking ruined him, mate. To this day, if you go off, and it was like this mad flappy hand, it was, what the fuck is it, Twilight Princess, I think it was. It's a big flappy hand on top of this prick was trying to get you to jump on another roof. And I did basically noises like, ooh, flappy hand. And just like this weird thing. And it's stuck. That shit is stuck. That's been years. It's still in it. Still gets mentioned.
Love that.
There you go. Highland Gamers. Fucking excite yourself.
Highland Gamers, there you go.
That's the thing.
So yeah, you obviously we say you're Carnegie Hall. What's your kind of like next big thing that you want to go for?
Panopticon. That's the one I'd like to get. I'd like to do that. I know there's like a lot of folk have done it, and it's like, but I'm like, no, I'd like that.
That matters too.
I would like to do the stand in Glasgow. I went
to
along with Roger Gunn, and he went in there and absolutely fucking slayed that room. He did really well with that.
Very cool.
And that's the first time I've been in there, because when I first started talking about doing comedy, I was with my missus Rennie, and we were walking by the stand, and I remember looking at it going, oh, I'd love to go in there, just to go in, and I was like intimidated to even do it, you know. I was like, no, I didn't even want to cross over and look in the place. I was just like, no, just fucking, one day I'll get to that. And then actually going in there with your comedian friend with the intention of in future doing a gig there and actually looking around the room and catching the vibes and stuff like that. That's a cool fucking room right there, because you're surrounded with everyone. The vibes are great. Everybody wanted to laugh, you know. And some of the guys that were on were fantastic, man. So that'd be a cool one in the stand. I want to do more Edinburgh gigs as well. I'd love to do an Edinburgh Fringe show with the right folk. So obviously trying to arrange that, and then it's because Edinburgh Fringe. I think that's one of the first things I saw with comedy was an Edinburgh Fringe, and we went along, and it was Mikey Motion. And I think it was Jack and Amanda Hersey and Graham Mackey as well. He was on with Amanda Hersey in his second venue after it as well. And it was after seeing all them, I was like, oh, these folk are really relatable. The way that they're speaking and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So like, it wasn't some guy on a telly. It was a dude in front of me fucking making me and my missus laugh.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know, and I was like, I can do that. I could do that. I'm sure I could do that. And then fucking, obviously at some point between then and then I had a mental fucking breakdown, applied for Ultra, and here I am.
I just like got the episode.
Just fucking blacked out and came back. Oh, I'm a comedian, look.
When?
When?
What's this awkward silence?
Graham Mackey absolutely fucking ruined my missus. See when we were at that.
Ooh.
Mate, he did. Absolutely fucking disabled her. We went to go and see them. I can't remember the name of the place now. We went to go see them. It was in a basement. And he cracked a joke about, I'll not ruin his jokes, but he cracked a joke, and he hit her right in the funny bone.
Yeah.
You know, and Rennie's one of those lassies, when she starts laughing,
she's lost it.
It's over now. Like, it's you're not going to get a decent sentence out of her for a good while, because she like refeeds it through her head all the time.
Repeats it.
Constantly. Like, I'll be like half an hour later, and she'll be like, bah! She's away again. You're like, fucking hell, man. And it could be nothingness. Nothingness is just, awesome. You know. And Graham just absolutely sent her that night. And when we went to do the Ultra course on Blackfriars, I walked by. Yeah, I was there. I think it was the second night. We were doing it. I walked by, and it was Graham Mackey doing the DJing.
Oh
or
yeah.
the quiz. I think it was the quiz he was doing.
He does the quiz, yeah.
And
nice to say hello to him when I met him.
you know, I was fucking starstruck, because it was one of the guys that I maybe really want to start comedy. Yeah. Was him.
I mean,
you know?
he's like one of those legends, isn't he? He's like proper local legend.
Did you know what? See, before we did the Ultra gig, in the end we were still like training. He offered me a couple gigs, and in hindsight, I should have just fucking taken them and done them.
Yeah.
But I was too nervous.
I was like that.
You know, I was like, I don't want to do it. Yeah, man. Let me get this big gig out the way, and in my head that'll be the click, tutorial complete. Now you can go and play the game. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And like, I hadn't completed the tutorial, too, yeah. And he was like, "Do you want to play level 3?" And I'm like, "No, man, I'm still fucking figuring out the buttons." You know?
Yeah. So, but I think that's a good idea, to be honest, because I think, imagine somebody sees you and you're kind of half-baked.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was, because I mean, people said to me, like, Will had said, my God, I bet you folk can see right on my skirt.
Same.
Fucking spreading over there. Will had said to me after he'd seen my set, he went, basically, oh, I get what you were trying to do now.
Right.
I was like, great, so I was incomprehensible before. I'd got, do you know, because that's kind of Des McLean had given me some really good feedback.
Still
when he came
haven't
in
met
and
that
saw
guy, man.
But were you not there that time? He
Work.
came in and saw us, that shite. Came in and saw us, and he gave me loads of really good compliments of just like there's a lot of punchlines, like it's really, you'll get there with it basically.
I've heard nothing but nice things about the guy, so good times.
I think we should probably, what time is it? That will tell us how long it's been going for.
Yeah, it's
Holy
6:16.
shit, it's 6:16. Right, fuck it. Let's just round it up. Right, we've got to round it up. I mean, I've got no question to round it up, but I can. I've figured out how you forgot how you auditioned for Ultra. Filled out the form, and it came up saying what date it was on, and you went 30 days has September.
Yes.
All the rest have 31 except for February, which is 28, apart from in a leap year when it's 29. Boom! Brain wiped.
Woo!
Done.
Full circle, technically funny. It's like that.
That's
shit.
what they call a callback.
The 15th of this episode.
So I don't know if we were talking for like 2 hours there. I might split it in two if that is the case. But if not, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for coming on,
Thanks for
Chris.
having me. Appreciate it. It's been lovely.
Yes.
Enjoy this. I like chatting.
Yes, and when you know, well, I'm sure I'll have you back again at some
Yes.
point. When's your next gigs?
Oh shit. I have one at the.
You have to think after the 1st of June.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think we're alright. I think it's the 21st of June. I think it is. My phone is currently recording this video, so fuck. I'll check that and we'll drop it in the something.
Yeah.
I'll just overvoice that straight after this thing.
Overvoice.
Overvoice. It's the words I'm going to use. I'm going to switch stuff up every
That's
now
a
and again.
professional term.
Thank you.
Overvoice.
I think it's the 21st of June. I'm doing the Beacon Arts Centre. I believe.
Fuck, that's great.
That's
a brilliant,
Steve
brilliant
Goldie,
theatre.
I think it is, isn't it? That does that.
Get me in.
I did, yeah. I think it was Gaynor that put my name forward to him. So,
the Beacon is just brilliant.
Is it?
It's a really great, fantastic theatre. Yeah.
Awesome.
Seen a lot of plays there.
That's fucking exciting. So I'll go and do that. Look forward to that. That'll be a cool one. That's actually the thing. I think that's the only one I've got. I think that's the only one I've got.
Get messaging for it.
I'm such a procrastinator, man. It's a fucking problem. Like, legitimately, I need to get medicated. Medicate me.
NHS, help the man.
Then you're gonna have to come to me, man, because I'm
so
not gonna fucking come to you.
It's the hardest thing. What they do.
Amazon some fucking meds to me right this minute.
They're like ADHD. You think you have ADHD? Fill out this 20-page form. And wait for 2 years.
Sound.
That's so good.
Sound. I'm just going to get my friends who do have ADHD and I'm going to pay them a small fee and I'm going to take all the drugs.
As you just go, would you be willing to half your medication so that I could have half of your medication?
Can we half the struggle, please? Just that you're sitting up there doing all right and I'm fucking drowning here, bro.
Without getting too political about it, maybe if the fucking government sorted out the healthcare situation, we wouldn't be having this issue.
Oh, but I can't even sort in my bedroom. I can't even monitor the government with healthcare. Fuck's sake. Like, it's cheeky as fuck for me to say a thing about that.
I pay my taxes.
I mean, like, I'm about to present the government with this healthcare situation. Like,
you're the people
sake.
to talk about.
100%. Like, these people don't think about us. Like, I know on a speed as well. Isn't that worrying? Fucking hell.
Anyway, thank you again so much for coming on. This
Awesome.
is Chris Mitchell-Lay. Go see him 21st at the Beacon Arts Centre, 21st of June.
I believe it is.
And just follow him on all his socials. It's...
My name, Christopher.Mitchell.Lay on Instagram.
If you look up Chris Mitchell-Lay, you'll find him. Christopher Mitchell-Lay. He's a very funny cunt, as you can see. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm a funny cunt too.
Cheers.
My next gig... I think fuck yeah, I'm at the Panopticon again for the Laurel Awards, so sign up for that.
Exact fucking thing, man.
So yeah, competing
I'm
there.
gonna take your space.
You come and fight me for it.
I will.
Right. See you next time on Out on a Limb. Peace out, bye bye, rock on, etc.
It's Chris doing a podcast about stand-up comedy and shit like that. It's Out on a Limb.